My twin sister and I switched lives for fun. What I found in her journal changed how I see everything. I never really minded being the background twin. While Elise took up space with her speeches and trophies and color-coded life, I was happy sketching in the corner, unnoticed. She had a schedule for everything. I had sketchbooks full of things I never showed anyone. That's just how it had always been, two girls who looked exactly the same, living completely different lives. Then one morning, over tea, she surprised me. "Let's switch places for a few days," she said. I blinked at her. "What? Just for fun? You go be me, I'll be you. Nobody'll notice." It was reckless, oddly un-Elise, but maybe that's why I said yes. That afternoon, I tied my hair into her polished ponytail, slid on her blazer, and stepped into her world. Suddenly, people stood straighter when I walked in. Her classmates greeted me like I mattered. I attended her student council meeting, and nodded through most of it, got invited to some networking event, and even helped a freshman with her speech, somehow. I was starting to see Elise in a new way, not just as perfect, but exhausted. Constantly performing. And then I found it. Her tablet was open on her desk. I only glanced because I thought it was her planner. But it wasn't. It was a journal, and the very first line stopped me cold. "Sometimes I wish I was Emma." She talked about how free I seemed. How I could just sit under a tree for hours without apologizing for it. She wrote about being tired. About not knowing who she was underneath all the praise. She said she missed me, the version of me before we drifted. That night, I cried. Quietly. Not because she envied me, but because I never knew she felt alone, too. The next day, she returned my sketchbook, the one I thought I'd hidden. "Your drawings are beautiful," she said. Then she pulled out a tiny to-do list. "I finally took a nap today. It felt illegal," she grinned. We laughed. We never switched back, not really. Sure, I stopped pretending to be her, and she returned to her schedules. But we started talking, really talking. She read my poetry. I helped her say no to something for the first time. I used to think being the quiet twin meant I was invisible. Now I know I was just watching too closely to miss the parts of her that were quietly breaking. Sometimes, it takes stepping into someone's shoes to finally see them. And even though I was only Elise for 2 days, I came back with a better version of myself. And so did she.